Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
What up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of RAERAEs Review, where me and my homegirl Erin are going to let you know about this What's Going Down and controversial episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. It's episode 13. I hope I got that right. Y'all, please help me welcome Erin to the stage.
Wah, wah. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry for missing last time. Thank you. I mean, Ray can hold down her channel, of course. I wanted to be there with y'all, but I was saving some local wildlife. I was taking an injured squirrel to an emergency vet. So I hope that you can respect my reason because, there you go. And I can't say I'm happy to be here with you. I'm happy to be here with our supporters, our folks, our listeners. Yes. But I'm not happy to talk about this episode.
Well, we are still celebrating Women's Month. And, we're going to get all the pleasantries out the way because, child. And also, thanks again, y'all, for keeping up with the show. We've had some changes the last couple of weeks. But again, since you are subscribe and you will be notified of these changes. So as we change with you, you are changing with us. All right. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. It is Sunday, y'all.
Yes. Once this becomes, thank you. I was gonna say, once this becomes Ray's like primary source of income, then we'll be on the same time every time. Life won't get in the way.
Okay. For sheezy.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all. Did y'all see the episode? Because child, folks is talking. It's just us. Folks is talking. It was an upset of all upsets. We just knew what we didn't. We just knew what we saw wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. And we're going to get into the things, child, because, oh my goodness. I mean, it just may bring out some conversations that may seem a little, I don't want to say negative, but just real life. You know what I'm saying? Because not everything is a box of chocolates. I'm just saying, when there's good, there's bad. And when there's bad, there's good. It is what it is, y'all. Unfortunately. But want to get into it, Mama? Because,
I'll do it.
Some stuff going on. But just real quick, y'all. Just to reiterate, the changes are usual end of the week shows. We got moved to tonight. So we're going to see Southern Charm tonight at 6:30 come back. And also these Rich Heifers of Beverly Hills at 8 o'clock tonight. So don't forget.
Yep. Since we don't have Potomac, join us on a Sunday evening. Is it the third installment of Married to Medicine tonight?
Yeah. Is it?
Second, third? I can't. Whatever.
No. Did they have two? No, because they didn't toast. Yeah.
Right. And her, and her and Jackie, they were getting close to resolution. Anyway, sorry, everybody. Yes. So,
that's what we do. We talk about it.
Bravo. And listen, we all know Married to Medicine is an excellent show. All right.
Heck yeah, because I'm gonna talk about that later on about all this episode, all this what do you call it? This season. Ray's been busy, but wait till y'all figure out what's been going on. Well, if you may catch a glimpse if you are subscribed to my Instagram, but just know big things been going on over here. But we are moving along because I love doing these shows with my homegirl Erin, And the individual shows are coming back very shortly. Very shortly. Now, you see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
Pinstripe, double-breasted, like.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Rue. I like this. It looks
Mm-hmm.
more of a European cut
It
because
does.
it's just so slender. You know how slender Rue is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yes, I love this. I love it.
Pants are always a titch too short. I
I-
need them to fall just a
Mhm.
tiny bit longer. But otherwise, lovely.
They,
Minor note.
girl, they do be a little short though, girl. I'd be
They
like, damn,
do.
Rue.
And if I had RuPaul's money, they wouldn't be.
Oh, I know that's right.
They would
Hitting right
be
at the ankle.
hitting. There would be no, yeah, there wouldn't be a question about where they're hitting.
So y'all, we gonna get into these things now. Rue has always now at this point there is no more. Hey, how you doing? He just get right to it. So Susie came in. So this is what we about to do, y'all. So Rue's explaining, as we know the format of the show. Rue comes in at the beginning, explains what's about to happen for the week. So we got kind of a full show. We got a mini challenge, we got a maxi challenge, we got improv this week, as we kind of did before, and also a runway and a lip sync. It's a full show. It's a full one. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was full. It was lots of stuff. Peru explains the improv mini challenge were a good old fashioned bitch fest. Child, they're supposed to dig their hand in the glory hole. And they're happy about this, as you can see. Dig their hand in the glory hole. The hole became bigger, as you can see. It went from, just a shot from the back. But they dig their hand in the glory hole, pull out a puppet that they want to imitate. So Juicy got Jane Don't. Here we go. Mikey got Juicy Love Dion. Mikey Meeks. Nene Coco got Darlene. Who's Darlene Mitchell? Couldn't see. Mikey. Yeah, there she go. Darlene got Mikey Meeks. Jane Don't got Nene Coco. So they're all supposed to. Now this bitch fest is them. I'm pretty sure everybody watching knows the whole thing about a hand puppet. So they're supposed to, talk crap about whom the puppet that they have through the puppet's attire. So they want them to get the puppet all dragged up, which is funny, child. Wait till you see this. They all bombed. It was just a horrible. Even now, Jane did get some laughs. At least that's what production showed. I don't remember anybody else getting laughs. Did you?
No.
From Rue.
Yeah.
That is. Okay. So Jane was the only one that Rue chuckled over. As you can see the drag, this is the worst of all. I mean, child, it's just, girl, the worst of all. Every time almost there's some type of acting challenge. It's just bad. But this right, I like this outfit though.
Yes.
That was cute. Child, Darlene, I mean, good grief. Now, they showed that, who was that when they talked about their mama's passing? Was that Jane that said that? I forget who said it, but Rue was like, oh, okay. That's what we doing. It was just awful, y'all. It was so bad that no one won the challenge. Rue gave the money to the crew who had to sit through all this bull crap. $2,500 split. Girl, now if that wasn't a tale, I don't know what was it. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good idea. That was funny. Yeah. Because it was not that they all fell flat.
I couldn't believe it. Like, really? That's it? Oh my God. So that was the end of the mini challenge. Like I said, nobody got the $2,500, but At least the crew got a little spending money. I'm with the crew. The crew needs some reprieve, but y'all, I don't know if I could have sat through that anyway. So we have next up. Now, do you have anything to say before we go into the maxi challenge stuff? The improv.
No.
Okay. Y'all, Rue had to come in and talk to these ladies about what just transpired, because now usually Rue comes in and wants to hear about what they gonna do and who they gonna imitate, because the improv mini challenge was a bust, a fail. Tomatoes. I mean, it was just god awful. So Ruitt also explains the Maxi Challenge, the Maxi Improv Challenge. They find out it's an improv challenge. And I'm like, y'all should have known this. I mean, y'all don't watch the show. Ruitt has been doing these things. If they haven't been done yet, expect it to happen, okay? So the Improv Maxi Challenge is about Karens gone wild. And there's 5 different Karens for each of the 5 queens. One is late for her flight Karen, who won't take no for an answer. And they all were discussing all of these different Karens, and that one went to Jane Doe. Correct me if I'm wrong, friend. I want to make sure I had this right.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got the second Karen is the parking spot Karen, who thinks she owns the whole damn block. That one went to Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Then the third is traffic stop Karen, who doesn't believe laws pertain to her. That one went to Mikey Meeks. Shoplifting Karen, who is in deep denial. Like, girl, that one went to Darlene Mitchell. And the last Karen, HOA Karen. HOA, what does that mean again? Homeowners Association. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you have a set of homes in a community. If you don't know, a set of homes in a community have a certain way of upkeep, just a certain lifestyle that they have to live to be in this community, and they pay a fee. That fee also attributes to lawn care and certain services within the community that the residents don't have to do. Like I said, lawn care, little security, stuff like that. Just little stuff around the neighborhood. Anything else the HOA may take care of? I think that's
being a nuisance and a bunch of Yahoo people, and be careful what HOA you buy into, because yeah.
That's the one thing I was not going to do when I bought my house. I'm not doing
HOA.
I don't want nobody telling me to do nothing with what I purchased.
Yeah, it's I lived in a condo unit. It was like the building that I lived in had extreme plumbing issues, and because none of the other buildings had it, they were never really properly addressing the situation. So yeah,
here we go. Here we go with that.
Yes. Anyway, ideal situation for a Karen.
Girl, perfect. Okay, so HOA Karen, who runs the complex like a dictator. Hello, okay, and that one was played by Nene Coco. And child, they all played their parts. Now, this was surprising to me, because not like I'm going to walk back my comment I made about Juicy, but this one surprised me. I was surprised that it was that funny, the way that things went down. Everybody has a good day every now and again, but for the most part, I'm surprised that Juicy did so well. Karen's going wild, y'all. Here we go. Parking spot Karen. Now, this is just a little excerpt, because we all know, we've all seen them on Instagram and TikTok and all that, about these folks that just go crazy, go wild. Especially came about when Black Lives Matter, and they're just pointing out all the crazy ish that these
Mm-hmm.
Karens are doing. Now, just to be clear, Karen is not specific to Caucasian women. Now, there's been a lot more than we saw. However, as you can see, Karen can be anybody. And do they call men the Ken, or they call the men Karen too? I don't know.
I thought it was it Chad, or was it like some kind of, I don't know.
Not
I don't
Chad.
know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too up with this. You know what I mean?
my
Like, yeah.
So pretty much Juicy wanted to save this spot for her people who was going to be there about 13, 14 minutes. But we was like, oh, you got your phone? I'm going to get my phone out too. Because Ruth said, she watches these videos all the time. She loves to watch the videos. So, she got some inspiration. And so.
Well, and she loves to do.
I'm sorry?
Well, and she loves to do her little TikTok, her little TikToks with her little, interpretations of stuff.
Right. And we see it all the time, y'all. I mean,
very funny.
This movie coming out, girl.
Yes.
I can't wait to see this. Y'all, Rue and them got a movie out coming out.
They do.
Stop That Train, where a lot of the drag queens is in it. I saw Latrice Royale. I don't recall anymore that can name.
Trinity the Tuck is in it. Jujubee's in it. Yeah.
I can't wait to see
Monet is in it, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah.
We're going to be surprised. We're going to be, girl, that's going to be so good. I can't wait. But how'd you like Juicy's performance? Were you surprised? Were you like, oh, girl, nah, what?
I thought this was cute. I didn't think that anybody did horrible. So that was why the whole thing was really kind of like up in the air, I thought she could have taken it even further with some funny stuff. I thought the physical comedy portion of it was funny. Oh, Marito, like that's not really Karen to me. Like, like Karen is more like an aggressive, like, like I'm gonna take over the situation. So to be honest, I thought this was good for Juicy, but I could have easily seen Juicy in the bottom for being a little low energy. I thought it was cute though. Like I said, nobody did really bad to me. But I also could respect Juicy maybe being safe, but yeah, this was, not a shining star. I only thought there was one shining star.
Okay, so next we have Shoplifting Karen, played by Darlene Mitchell, where she was, trying to steal some items from the local grocery place. And that's when Rue, the security guard, came up like, hold on. Yeah, I need to see your receipt. So she pulled out her wallet full of receipts from Tom, Dick, and Harry, everybody but this particular grocery place. And they just got into it. They get the phones out. Oh, so now you want, everybody get the phones out. The phone probably already out, y'all. She's got to hit the record button. So she just, they going back and forth. I appreciated the improv, but just I'm gonna weigh it on a scale. I like Juicy's better than this one. I thought Darlene do a lot better with her comebacks. And again, nothing scripted for the most part, just a scene. So the improv is off the cuff, off the brain. I would have liked to see something more funnier. Maybe perhaps, like you say, nothing wrong with a little physical, what's it called, physical comedy? Because that's a great thing when it comes to situations like this. You want to see something that's physical but still funny, because most times out of 10, we've seen something physical with these Karen situations. So just to make it funny, you really want to, delve into your bag and just go for broke, child. Go for broke. Because at this point, we're at the end. It's time to show and prove. So yeah, I thought that on a scale, Juicy's was better than Darlene's.
Juicy's best part of Juicy's was when she like rolled over the fence. You know what I mean? Like fell over it, kind of like you.
Yeah.
That's the physical That's where I thought Juicy was like a titch better. Darlene should have been in the bottom for me. That's just period point period poo. I love Darlene, but this was not. This was a nothing burger. Like
Right.
if you're a Christian, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I am saved. I don't need to pay for these groceries. All of that. There were so many, the Lord will cover my fees or whatever. There were
Yeah.
so many things you could have done to
Mm-hmm.
play that up. And instead,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we just watched Darlene kind of be goofy with Rue. Like, it just didn't, like, I don't really know what the heck the judges were looking for as far as what they considered good. But to me, if you had a character that you weren't really like bringing through in your improv, then you weren't like, I mean, you were cute, but you weren't super funny, then you weren't doing what you needed to do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I love you, Darlene, but this was underwhelming. And I
Yes, it
do agree,
was.
Juicy was a bit better. Um, for sure. Like, but yeah, but this one was the bottom one for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I love you, Darlene, but like this was the bottom.
Yeah, girl. We want you to do better, mama. Um, she just, yeah, and moving
They
on.
all did okay though. It wasn't like, oh my god, but like, actually they all did okay and none of them did super well except for one I thought was funny. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so this whole thing was a bit flat in general. It's just a weird episode.
And now we have Traffic Stop Karen again, played by Mikey Meeks. Um, it was a little weird because there was a lot of it, the back and forth between Mikey and uh, Rue was underwhelming, more so on Mikey's part. Um, it was it wasn't so performative. She did have a little physical comedy, just a little, the ad libbing that she was playing off of Rue with, but nothing where she's. Um, it was just some things that were funny. The way she let her seat down and played like she was, like meditating or something to that effect. It was just weird. It's more or less weird things she was doing. There you go. More weird things that were kind of off kilter, but yet kind of funny. Like, girl, what are you doing? And I would have liked to see more interaction. I don't know if they've never seen or been in a situation where they were getting pulled over, but it's really not that hard to make up some things considering how creative Mikey has been all season. I would have thought she would have done better considering how she's been all season and how she was in the previous acting episodes, but this one where she just ran off as as a funny joke, it's like but I would still place her above Darlene because I
Yeah.
enjoyed this more than I did Darlene. So it's Juicy, Mikey, then Darlene, in my opinion.
I actually think she did the best out of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody, like I told you, I don't think anybody was super great. Um, I thought there was kind of the most playfulness with her and Rue. I thought like the whole like the window open only a crack was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Um, at first. So then I did the back door, so I thought Miki was a weakie.
There you go.
That's what was coming out. I thought she was a weak winner, honestly. But and I also thought like this is looking like Drew Barrymore. So I kind of am like, you only have like one weird white woman in you, and that's Drew Barrymore. So but yeah, you know, honestly, I'm not even kidding you. It could have been anybody's rankings. It really could have. Like, because they were all kind of weak and then they were all right. And then they all had like a funny moment or two, you know, each one of them, except maybe Darlene. I thought Darlene was like particularly a little flat. Sorry, baby girl. But So, it's just tough.
So
But I
we
thought Mikey was on the top half for sure for me.
okay, so we both agreed Darlene's at the bottom
Yeah.
and we switched the other two. Okay. I get it.
Yeah, Juicy's in the middle for me, to be honest.
I like that picture of her. It's kind of cute. Anyway, so moving on. Late for her flight, Karen. That's where Jane Don't was, of course. Now I put this picture here because Rue was like, this picture don't look like you. There's no picture in the passport, Rue. Did you notice that?
That's funny, I didn't.
Girl, look. Anyway,
That's
so
funny.
once you get the phone out, I'm gonna get my phone out. Everybody know. Just so, she's just putting on as far as just trying to get through that door. That didn't work. Faking the reasons why, all this, that, and the third. And I was surprised. It was underwhelming. She's actually third on my list above Darlene. So for me, it's Juicy, Mikey, Jane, and Darlene. I would have appreciated more humor, considering I've seen Jane be more humorous, especially on that stage when she didn't get that win with Alyssa Edwards. I'm shocked that Jane wasn't funnier. I didn't find it as funny as I would have imagined coming from Jane Don't. So it was more I was more disappointed because I knew she would go knock this out the park because she said this is what she does at her profession. So that's where I'm at with Jane.
This kind of reminded me of the SNL, RuPaul's drag or RuPaul's live SNL, thing when she was the mom from, Wisconsin, where it was a little bit one note, like the mom could have had some more nuance in that skit for me. This to me was not bottom worthy. It was just mid. And maybe low mid, but like this was like a solid, it just didn't maybe have that extra spark. But like I don't yes, I think for Jane Don't, this was not the best. I think it definitely even if you were gonna put it in the bottom, this is not this queen has too much of a track record to have the outcome that we landed on. That's just the way I feel about it. I feel like you could have switched this easily around and should have. You could have easily put Darlene against Nene Coco. Like I just, like choices were made that really pissed me off because there wasn't yet. You're right. Was this a winning skit? No. Was this the losing skit? No.
No, it wasn't losing. It was just
Yeah.
She got a D, C minus on this. It just wasn't. I'm sorry. Just from what I know of Jane Don't thus far, like, girl, what happened? Did you have a headache? What happened? I thought she would have been funnier. That's all.
She also said she didn't ever watch those videos. So, she might not even be, I don't watch them, be honest with you. I don't need to see my own kind acting a fool. Every now and then I'll catch one maybe, but like I don't actively watch that kind of stuff. So, I can kind of even understand that. But everybody knows let me speak to your manager. There could have been more funny stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think anybody did particularly spectacular.
And question, are they able to look at things when they're at the hotel? I mean, can they communicate? Can they watch certain things? Can they research or because I would have imagined or talk to each other about things. I'm like,
no, they're I think there's I don't know if they're still, so I don't know what the current configuration is because I've heard they've loosened up a little bit, but typically, like, when you go to Drag Race, you do not interact with each other. You only interact when you're on camera. In the past, you were not allowed any electronics except for like a DVD player, like stuff that, because they didn't want you leaking anything. They didn't want you to have access to social media and stuff. So they would not be able to go confer with one another after. And they might be able to have their phones now, but I don't know, or some kind of electronics, but they've been very strict about that. So no, they don't have a lot of ability to do that kind of thing.
I find it interesting that Jane doesn't have enough knowledge on Karen-isms, or I mean, it's been out for a long time consistently, like, girl,
Well,
what?
I'm not saying that that's the reason why she flopped like this, but she just said that she did not watch the videos and stuff like that. I just remember her saying that. So
yeah, I'm like, girl, well, I wish she would have. I wish she would have done better, because I think it would have been different. But and girl, that's a cute muumuu though. I think I'll wear that around the house. Just saying, because I got one on there. Shout out to the muumuus. She do look like somebody.
Yeah.
Take the hat off. We're on the plane, heifer. Oh Lord, the HOA Karen, child, Nene Coco, and this is exactly what we see on it. Well, I haven't seen some in a while, but girl, this is over the top. So I would have called 911 as rude as the neighbor was yelling out, "Somebody call 911!" As you can see, y'all, she punted something, because it's the summertime and the Christmas decorations are still up.
Yep.
So, according to the neighbor, every day is Christmas. Therefore, she would like her poinsettias down there. You can see the garland, the Christmas lights. She got all the things that represent Christmas holiday time. She even got her clothes on. She got her hat. I do Christmas every day. So according to the HOA rules, this is unacceptable, and the Karen got upset. And that's just what happened. This is just a little piece of what happened, and I enjoyed it. It was funnier, it was more enjoyable to watch. It wasn't so drab, or it wasn't as boring as as what I saw previously. So I think I would place this in third place above what's her name? Jane, and then it's Juicy. Then it's Karen, Darlene. Girl, named everybody, right? So I have Juicy, Nene, Juicy, and then Mikey. No, Juicy, Nino, girl. Lord help me, Jesus. Juicy, Nene, Mikey, Jane, and then Juicy, in my opinion, as the order of how I think they all did, ranking top to bottom.
You put Juicy in the bottom.
No, Juicy's on top.
I know, but you ended with Juicy. You said Jane, and then you said Juicy.
Sorry. That is, what's the girl name, Lord?
Darlene?
Darlene, thank you. Ooh. Juicy, Nene, Mikey, Jane, and Darlene. There you go. Ooh. How do you think Nene did? Get off me. Let's talk about
I don't think she deserves to be in the bottom either. I thought she held, like, their whole comment that she didn't have, like, a build or whatever. I thought that was stupid.
A what?
Like, she didn't, like, have, like, a build. Like, they were talking about, like, it wasn't varied enough, or, like, Michelle, like, some of the judging comments, I don't know. Like I said,
Yeah.
This is an episode that I feel the hands of production. So I literally, this is a hard one for me to even look at in an
Mhm.
objective way, because I just feel like they are pushing this narrative in a way that they want to, and not based
Mhm.
on how the competition is, we're shaking out.
Ah.
Um,
So
that's how I feel.
production made them look more uninviting than the actual footage. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, the judging. I'm just saying
Oh,
the way that just the judges' opinions and what they said about it.
got it.
I think that they're steering the narrative. They steered it the way that they did, because just some of the comments. I thought that this was actually a pretty good performance out of Nene.
Mhm.
Um, I would have put it Darlene and Juicy, or Darlene and Jane. But here's the thing, like, I just, and we all know how they work. Like, I just wouldn't, Jane ending up in the bottom, and getting where we end up, it just, to me, is like, that felt like that just felt like you intentionally set that up. Like, it wasn't, oh my God, we can't believe we've lost her, because that's not what. So, I'll save what else I think about that towards the end. But Darlene definitely, I mean, and if you and Nene was a weird choice for that. I thought she was probably middle safe too. Um and then, if we have to really go there, fine, Darlene and Jane, but it was a weird one for me. I felt like I said, I felt the judges' comments were you how there's been uproar over whatever the standard is for family resemblance, right?
Uh-huh.
I felt that's the same kind of argument I have for this one, where it's like, what are your standards of what was effective here? Because y'all are just being weird.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get into this runway, child, because I want to see your opinion on what Miss Rue had on.
Oh yeah.
Because, child, we got to see this. And if y'all ain't seen it, wait till you see this, child. I'm just saying. It was a wonder. Like I say, RuPaul 99.99 never disappoints. And this is one of those this is one of those times. This is something I enjoyed watching. Maybe because I have something similar in my closet, but maybe I'm a little biased, but I thought this outfit, I got a couple of pics. I thought this was just too cute. I love this.
Yeah, you and I are on some different pages today. I thought the sleeves were too big. I didn't.
Oh,
The If it had had no sleeves, I think I would have liked it better. Yeah, it was all right.
it's giving caftan
Yeah,
money talks. Well, this is a cute fit. I like this splash on the dress. Michelle Visage. I like this. You like that?
yeah, but her hair looks like a poodle.
Kudos.
Yeah, I don't like the hair.
TS. Not too much of a flattering fit, but and the hair was a little underwhelming. This is surprisingly, but anyway, the makeup is flawless. Looking good, TS, for the most part.
I mean, she always looks at a certain level of standard, right? And then
Hmm.
it's just like, ooh, are you super wowing us, or are you like trying something that isn't quite working?
I
But
want to
I
get a
agree with
shot of
you.
that eyeshadow. I love good gold.
The
Ooh.
eyeshadow is stunning, but
Mhm.
her face looks real big. No offense,
It's the
yes.
hair.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
it's
Yeah.
just not flattering. It's the
Yeah.
hair. It's just not flattering for her. She needs more of a bigger poof.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't
a
like
little
it.
more, baby. Normally the hair is so divine, but I mean, this isn't bad. It's just not great.
And this is Julianne Nicholson
I don't know who this is.
of the Hollywood Nicholsons.
Sure. Is she?
Girl, I don't know.
I mean, he's got old kids anyway.
Could be, huh? May he? No, he didn't
He
pass the
didn't
other
rest.
one yet.
He's not rest. No.
The other one, the other one. All
Ugh.
right. I was thinking of the gentleman, him and his wife and the dog.
Oh, okay. Oh, Hackman.
Thank you. Yeah, Gene
Hmm.
and it.
Right.
So sad to hear that. Oh,
Yes.
did you ever see the movie The Heist? It had all the big names in it. Well, not all, but a lot of the Jack, uh, Al, the other one, the other Italian actor. About to
De
say,
Niro? Are you talking about Heat?
yeah, Heat. Thank you, Heat.
Yes, I was actually got they filmed part of it in Long Beach, and when I was yes, they did. And you know the scene where he steals the ambulance, Robert De Niro?
No, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, anyway, well, they shot that at St. Mary's, and my mom was working there at the time. I was in high school, and she took me there, and we were standing there watching them set up for the scene.
How
And
exciting!
all of a sudden, I felt this breeze, and I look, and Robert De Niro was walking right by me.
Oh,
So yes,
wow.
there you go. Yes, and
I ain't got nothing, girl. That movie was
Hollywood.
3 hours long. It was so good.
Yes. Yeah, Long Beach has a lot cheaper permits, so a lot of stuff is filmed here actually. Yeah.
Okay. There
Oh,
you go.
and it's not too far from Hollywood. So like CSI is filmed here a lot.
Okay.
Different things. Yeah. CSI Miami was shot here regularly because
Ain't got nothing. They Miami and Long Beach.
Yep, exactly. Fake it to make it.
Big ups to the movie Heat. Not the
Right.
heist. Heat. Sorry, y'all.
The Nicholsons.
All right, so here we are. Runway. What was it called again? From wholesome to fulsome. Got a little reveal we're used to seeing. They didn't say reveal this time. I wonder why.
I don't know. Folsom is a party up by San Francisco that is very, very sexually free and accepting. There, you if you go to Folsom, you will likely see public flogging and or public any of the kind of what I'm talking about, like X-rated, X-rated.
Girl, the only Folsom I know is the state penitentiary. So thank you for
Right.
that clarification.
I
I
thought,
know this can't mean the Folsom. I know what Folsom is.
It sure doesn't. Nope.
As a matter of fact, yesterday when we were on the train coming back home, a lot of what you described and what I'm about to show Juicy wearing was being worn by different folks coming on the train. They were headed somewhere east. So something was going on yesterday. Now the people going west was going to the Dodgers game. Shout out to the Dodgers. So you saw blue everything, Dodgers, Dodgers, Dodgers. But going home yesterday, it was the Folsom attire, men, women, some dudes dressed in Joker outfits. I was like, I wonder where these people is going. Maybe that's part of it. Who knows?
Folsom's up in north, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I saw yesterday. Something, variation.
Some kind of festival, yeah.
I like this.
Go
ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was done.
Oh, this was cute. Yeah, no, this was cute. The hair on Juicy was cute, not so little, it was cute. It was good.
Then we got Darlene Mitchell. Underwhelming, just horrible.
Yeah.
What? It was so bad. This was the best picture I could get. Honestly, it was just, and that was it, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, girl, this was beautiful. I love this. Came out for some reason. She reminds me of, what's the Hannah Montana heifer?
Miley Cyrus.
But with a juicier figure. But yeah, girl.
This was Mikey finally had a runway I was really impressed with. My God, because a lot of her stuff feels a little too simple for me. Excellent. Mikey, you ain't going nowhere. This was very well done.
And the hair, all that was just constructed beautifully. Jane Don't came out, Ghost, what was they call her? Ratchet's ghostly wife or something. Ichabod's wife or something, they said.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Left it on the ground, baby. Here I go. Boom, bam, pow. All right. Boom, bam, pow. Your little side view. Look good. She looked good.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the before was a little weird. I wonder if they knew the because I told you sometimes the name that they're given for the runway isn't exactly what it turns out to be. You know what I mean? So I wonder, because this is not Folsom at all, like wholesome, Folsom. It's weird, but it's still good. So, again, I'm pissed about where we headed, because it's not like she had a terrible runway to go with it, and whereas Darlene's was very underwhelming.
Girl, again.
Super underwhelming. I mean, if you P-play, PISS play, okay, which is the yellow bandana, which is like part of the whole theme of Folsom, all the different taboos and kinks, and it's like a kink party, basically.
Okay.
So that's why you're seeing all of this, like S&M bondage and all these
That's
sorts
what
of
I
things.
saw yesterday.
Right.
Girl.
Right. So it's a kink, it's kink themed, and this hit the mark. And I just thought, if Darlene was going to do the P play, you needed to go way further with it than, looking like the mustard queen. So, this wasn't my favorite, especially the before, but the after was great. Look how good her titty bib matches her body. I wouldn't even know.
Girl, okay, she did real good. This made up for the stop that airplane moment.
Yeah.
Karen, I'm entitled. I mean, and I say just this episode, even during the puppet show, she got the best laughter, even though it was still, what it was. It's, in my opinion, what I saw, at least what production showed, she got the best out of Rue. She wasn't horrible, but it still wasn't that great. And even now, this is on point. This is ain't nothing about this wrong, in my opinion. So, and it was a cute little. Now I kept calling it a reveal. So pardon my French, y'all. It just because I'm just so used to them uncovering something and it being a reveal. So her reveal was one of the best that I've seen. This whole situation.
I don't think it's wrong to call it a reveal, because that's what it is, really. So just this is my opinion. It's fine.
And here's Nene Coco. Just want to show you a little, like bam, like okay, another proper reveal, just like Jane, just like Juicy. I mean, so far, Darlene is the most underwhelming on this whole entire show. This episode. I should say this episode. Then we see that what's her name? The winner of this particular episode was Mikey Meeks. She got her 5K. And I didn't agree with that. Like, girl, what? How did she win? But I can understand, based off of my own personal voting, I can see how she won. Her runway was better than everybody else's, in my opinion, the wholesome and the Folsom. Her what do you call it? Her maxi challenge for the Karen was good. Wasn't great, but it was good. It was mid. And um but everybody bombed on the first part. So I just thought that she should not have. I don't know. It was just weird to me that they got all this going on in this episode. Um, Hold on, real quick. Can you go ahead and talk about that? I'll be right back.
I'm not surprised Mikey won. Um, you know, I just by the way that they were like lining things up, you could just feel that that's what they were going to choose to do. Again, like I said, it's late in the season, but this is an episode where I just feel like production is pulling one with the narrative,
Uh-huh.
and I just don't respect the way they chose any of this. So, you know.
Yeah, it was strange because who had to actually lip sync? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't know, it was Jane Don't and Mimi Coco. You mean they were the bottom two and Darlene?
Yeah, that alone. No, you're effing with me. No, Darlene was not safe. You are forcing the narrative, and
Yeah.
no, you're forcing the narrative, and I don't like it. And honestly, like Darlene, I love this. I've said so many times I love Darlene, but it was Darlene's time to go home.
It was Darlene's time to go home 2 episodes ago. If anybody want to ask,
Truly,
right?
I know, and they kept because of personality, right? Like honestly, they've been
It
keeping Darlene because of personality.
it was I don't and to be honest, that roast, nothing about what she did was funny.
I
Nothing.
agree. I know. She shouldn't have won that. I agree.
Nothing. And she won?
RuPaul will do that. RuPaul will take the one that does stupid crap and have them win. She just has this thing where sometimes really stupid wins. But even with that, one win. That's fine. Give Darlene one win. Darlene needed to be in the bottom this episode. Period. And the person Jane shouldn't have. You should have put Darlene and Nene. I don't really even think Nene should have gone in there. But it was Darlene's turn to go home. You needed to have Darlene and Nene, and then Nene beats her up because she can do back bends and cartwheels and crap, and then move it along.
It should have been. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, please.
It should have been Darlene and Juicy lip syncing at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
One good moment does not make or break a queen and for her to move forward. No, Juicy had one good moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, okay, but that doesn't mean that she should move forward in the competition. We all know that they're not judging them based on a track record. It's obviously just this episode that they're basing this on. So to move forward in this competition, I don't think Juicy had enough. She had more bad than good time.
I agree.
On this whole series.
You're going to send
whole season, rather. She should not be safe. And hell, Darlene, come on.
You're going to send the front runner home for one bad. Meanwhile, you didn't send Juicy home for like 4 bads. Like how many times has Juicy been in the bottom lip syncing? So you're telling me that because she's better, more agile? I hate it when the agile queen like wins every. No, that's not what this is about. It's really disappointing that this Mikey, Jane, and Nene are the top 3 queens of this competition. That's just what it is. and Juicy and Darlene needed to go home, or like one of the two. Instead, you sent the one that was supposed to win home, and now you're making me look at the ones that are left, and you're gonna put a queen up there that I don't feel deserves it, and it sucks. It doesn't feel good. Now, here's my hope. My sincere hope is they're gonna pull some crap and bring Jane back.
Okay, let's do that again.
Please, let's have a moment where you bring her back and do a double eliminate and then have it be the right top three. Okay?
Correct, Mundo. Double eliminate Juicy and Darlene.
Yeah, that's all I got for you. Yeah, you need to bring Jane back. You need to pull a rabbit out of a hat. You need to pull a gerbil out of a butt. You need to do something. You need to do something. Because this you've made everyone upset. And so you better have a gimmick up your sleeve. Otherwise, you made a really stupid choice and you're going to force a queen to reign that, like, why?
Now, this is Mimi Coco's win. It was, real emotional and everything. I am shocked. I mean, I've been hearing the rumblings, even with our text, like, oh my God, what am I about to watch? It was just like, girl, really? That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Yeah. So just to give you a little something, I did want to show how beautiful Mikey looked when she won the 5K for the episode. As you can see, she looks great. This is an even better picture of her, right? Mm-hmm. I love how she constructed her wig, just like the rose that she imitated when she came out for the wholesome. Mm-hmm. Really nice, really nice. Beautiful moment. We can't deny Mikey was going to the finals.
Right.
So that one is undeniable. But as we are mentioning, as other YouTubers, content creators, whomever, we're all in agreement that this is some bullshit.
You messed up. No. Whatever you done. No.
Jane, I've never. And even she was in shock the whole time that once they said she was not safe, she was in shock. Even in her final moments leaving, she was just.
Yeah. Because we all know why.
Visibly upset.
We all know because she was being wronged. I've never
wondered if anything happened. Like, girl.
Well, you better be doing a comeback. No, I've never been so pissed at Drag Race where I don't even care who wins.
Oh Lord.
I don't. Yeah, because I just feel like they did a hack job for not a good reason. Like it didn't have to be this way. They made it this way, and I don't like it.
Girl, I can't wait to hear what Maddie has to say. I haven't watched him in a minute, but I'm gonna watch him later after we're off here. And I want to hear what Maddie got to say, child, because folks is in an uproar.
Bob and Monet, Willem,
Trinity,
and
Chantel. Girl, that's gonna be good. I watch them every week.
They haven't been doing it lately.
Yeah, they was on last week. Wednesday morning. They came on Wednesday morning.
They're not uploading to their Apple. It's not refreshing.
Oh,
it's so weird. I know. I listen to them. It's not that I don't mind watching them. I just
they had a Kyria Van Davenport.
Kyria Paris Van Michaels.
No.
Kyria Davenport. It's a Kyria Davenport. Yeah. She was on All Stars.
Yeah, they had her and the girl. They was.
I got all right. They're not uploading to their podcast. That's interesting. All right, but yeah, this sucked.
Girl, I can't see. Roscoe's, that's gonna be good. You know, Roscoe's.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can just hear everybody talking. I just hear it.
The spirit out of the game.
You know, like you said, it normally happens around episode 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, this should have been everybody has a chance to win at this juncture towards the finals. When there's so many left, that means all of them have been better than everybody else thus far. You know, but they got 2 right now that's looking like they looking.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't like it.
Me either.
Nope. I don't, the season was going all right until now. You better bring her back. You better pull a stunt, RuPaul. If you're watching, listening, I'm ready for a stunt. She needs to come back.
Let's take her word. Bring back our girl.
Yes.
Bring him back, Ru. Come on, girl. Come on.
This was not right. Y'all forced this.
You know, I like how they were going through the different past seasons where they had different gimmicks, like the dunk, the Michelle Visage dunk, or no, the double chance where they would pull a lever with or the just all those different types of ways to get people to come back. Maybe that's what
you better.
Next episode, we're gonna have a chance for someone to come back.
It makes me hope really hard because it just doesn't feel right, and like that just leads me to be hopeful that they are gonna pull a stunt because they've done something that doesn't feel right. If this is just the outcome, then yuck. Stupid. No.
Girl.
No, well, I mean, let me just say this. Even if Jane wasn't going to be the queen, which everybody feels like that's who it was, Jane deserved to go to the end.
Heck yeah.
Whatever this move, you better have a remedy.
Well, this was one for the books. It's the first time I think I've been around for a real big upset. I can't recall a real big upset that I've been commenting on, or actually no, that upset with Mistress Isabel when they were the last 4. Sasha won, Anitra, and
oh yeah,
remember those 4? Lux. Girl, I never forget how Mistress and Lux was looking on stage when they were there. They were just pissed off mad. Like, I'll never forget that. But that was a good season, though. That was a real good season.
It was. That was when Anitra had to do her act again because a dancer broke their leg during her final performance.
There you go. And who she jump over? Marsha?
Oh, that was one of the best lip syncs ever. Yeah, girl. When Martha was doing like a backwards crawl and she just flew over her.
Girl, that was good.
Yeah, it was. This wasn't. This sucked.
Uh-oh, y'all. Well, girl, they gonna be taught this one for the books. This one's for the books. Oh, I would love to hear what's the other Davenport that's real controversial. She's been around for a minute. Is she Mistress Isabel's mama? Kennedy?
No, Kennedy is not Mistress's mama, but Kennedy is amazing. No, Chevelle Brooks is Mistress Isabel Brooks.
I keep getting mixed up. I remember.
Shout out to Chevelle. She and I have had a little interaction on Instagram.
Yes.
Shout out to Chevelle Brooks.
But I like to think about all of the queens who are boldly opinionated and will let us know how they truly feel, and they won't feel like they need to sugarcoat. I like to. That's why I like watching Roscoe's. I like to hear
absolutely
how folks is thinking, and everything ain't just sugarcoated.
Yep. And they also talk to you about the way production moves this crap around.
That too.
Because Naysha Love Nisha Lopez. She has made it very clear about how she feels about being set up for going home first on her second All Stars run, or her first All Stars, or her last All Stars performance.
And that's
So,
the first person I recall that was brought back that I started, watching faithfully. I can't recall anyone before Naisha.
oh yeah, there's
like
been
Naisha.
plenty brought back, but yeah, Naisha's great. None of you mean the other hosts of Roscoe's, or
No,
just
participants on the show when she was brought back. That particular episode, season, she was brought back later in the season.
Yeah, they've done it. They've done it other seasons. I just can't think of. But yeah, well, they did it on that one. Do it on this one. Thank you. Do it.
Big ups to RuPaul's Drag Race for giving us so much to comment on. Thank you for getting our emotions all up in a tizzy. We appreciate it. We love it, although we hate it.
No, we don't. Okay? We don't. I don't appreciate it today. I don't. I do not appreciate it today.
Well, what we do appreciate, again, y'all coming back. Now, again, like I said, we got these shows that we are discussing. We are discussing the finale, the reunion part 2 of season 11 of Southern Charm, where Craig is given the business. Yeah. And, it is what it is. And after that, that's at 6:30 tonight. Then at 8 o'clock, we will be discussing these rich heifers, because, child, it's some backpedaling and pussy popping on this show. I'm just saying. I was like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing over here. Okay. Yeah. These rich heifers is backtracking. Okay.
Just annoying.
Ain't they?
Yeah.
Well, y'all, before we go, we're going to find out what Erin is when she's not talking ish with me.
You can catch me on Facebook, Psychic Erin Boyd, or on Instagram and Threads, Psychic_ELB. Hit me up in the DMs if you'd like to get a psychic reading, or just friend me on social media.
Yes, y'all. Come back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. When you do subscribe, make sure the parentheses are around the bell, whatever color the bell is, white, black, green, blue. We want you to come back, and you'll be notified of any changes that we make to the shows, like we did this weekend, so you know what's really going on. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the replay. And if you are on the replay, make sure you hype the video. That's along the buttons where the comments are. Just swipe over and you'll see the hype. Thanks again. See y'all at 6:30 tonight. That is Pacific Standard Time specifically. Bye, y'all.